different between student and also lecturer. So for your module is Turnitin student. Okay, so I'm going to use the same module. Okay, this is the module. Okay, this is the last class for this program. Actually, we already covered Mendeley, subscribe online databases, information search strategy. And this one is turn it in. Hope that all of you already join other sessions, okay? Other modules. Have anyone here joined all the modules here for this program? Okay, hope that all of you already joined the other module, okay? And you know what is the Mendeley, you know how to search for our subscribe online databases, and you know the strategy to do the searching, okay? And then this is for the turn it in. What is turn it in? Okay. Okay, for today's outline, I'm going to introduce to you first what is turn it in. Everyone said, hey, turn it in. Do you know what is turn it in actually? Okay, and then how to access to turn it in, and then you can getting started in just 4 easy steps. Okay, first of course, you have to create profile. You have to create account. Okay, just like social media. Okay, I'm sure all of you have your own social media, Facebook, IG, TikToks. Okay, so first you have to create account. Same like turn it in. You have to create your own account. And then the second step, you can submit paper. And then you can view the originality reports. And then the fourth step, if you enroll in another class, you can just enroll in that additional class. Okay. Okay. If you have any questions, you can just unmute and ask the questions. If I'm going too fast, just tell me. Okay. If you want me to repeat anything, okay, just unmute and tell me. Or you can just type in your questions in the chat box. Okay, my colleague, which is Madam Fazlin, will help me to answer all your questions. Okay. Okay, the introduction, okay? What is turn it in? Okay. If you can read here, Turn It In is an educational tool that allows educators to check for the authenticity of students' work. Okay, it is an internet-based plagiarism detection service. A plagiarism detector that identifies the similarity between students' assignments and other writings or published work. Okay, Turnitin actually tools. Okay, we can say it's a tools or it's an application where you use in order to check for the authenticity of your paper. Okay, to check either you do the copy and paste. Okay, that's why the function of Turnitin is to prevent copy and paste culture. Okay, you cannot just copy and paste in your paper. Okay, you have to replace. Okay, you have to do the proper citation. Okay, and other function is to discourage improper collaboration and also to avoid academic and research misconduct. That's why when you use these tools, okay, it can prevent you uh, to to plagiate other works and also to prevent others to plagiate your works. Okay, clear. I hope all of you can understand the function of Turnitin, which is to check. Okay, to check, to identify your paper. Either it is your 100% your work or you make a copy and paste from others. But actually, you can do copy and paste, but with proper citation. okay, and with proper referencing techniques. Okay, okay. So what are the Turnitin search available? Okay, okay. First, in Turnitin, we have a lot of books. We have a lot of journals and also newspapers. Okay, it is about 178 millions of published works. Okay, we have a partnership with publishers, with library databases, with digital reference collections and subscription-based publication. Okay, and also in Turnitin database itself, they have 1 billion of students' papers. Okay, okay, and also the current and archive web content that is publicly available or not. Okay, it has more than 80 billion pages index. Okay, so the Turnitin, when you use this Turnitin apps, it will search through all the sources. Okay, it will search through all these books and journals and newspapers and also student papers and also the internet resources. Okay, which is the current or archive in. Okay, can you hear my voice?
Yes, doctor.
Can?
Yes, can.
Can, okay. Because my assistant said that she cannot hear my voice. Okay, it suddenly stopped, you see. Okay, so if you can hear my voice, I can continue, right? Okay,
Can one? We can hear you.
okay, thank God. Okay, so I'm here. Okay, okay. So this is all the sources where Turnitin will search when you use this app. Okay, this application. Okay. So what Turnitin does? Okay, how this Turnitin works actually? Okay, so you have to understand. Okay, after so this is for undergraduate. If for undergraduate you are doing your FYP, right? And for postgraduate you are doing your thesis. Okay, your paper. Okay, so when you finish writing your FYP or your thesis paper, okay, so you will submit your paper through these Turnitin apps. Okay, submitted electronically because uh, it is internet based. Okay, so you can just create the account and then you can just submit it on the internet using the Turnitin application. Okay, and then your paper, okay, your FYP or your thesis paper will be compared to the database, which I mentioned earlier. Okay, the sources, okay, the books, the newspapers, the internet database of archive or current, okay, and from the students paper. Okay, so your paper will be compared to those database. Okay, and then after that the Turnitin will generate the originality report. Okay, so you can view the percentage of match content. Okay, so that's the function of Turnitin, to identify your authenticity. Okay, to identify your work. Okay, so it will Turnitin will compare your paper once you submit your paper. So Turnitin will compare your paper to all the sources and then it will generate the reports which contain the percentage. Okay, and in the percentage it will give you how many percentage of these sources, how many percentage of these sources, and so on. Okay, so what is originality check? Okay, so this is, if you can see here, this is a student's essay, which means this is your FYP, this is your thesis paper. Okay, so the turn it in will compare, it will do the cross check with these sources. Okay, with these internet resources, with these books, journals, and newspapers, submission repository. Here we have a lot of databases here. Okay, we have more than thousands of sources here. Okay, including uh, books, journals, internet resources, submission repository. So your paper will be compared to all of the sources, and then it will generate, it will come out with the originality report. Okay, this is the authenticity of your paper. So the report, if you can see here, is only 9%. And then from this report, you can see part by part. Okay, from this 9%, you got 3% from these sources. Okay, and then 2% from these sources. Okay, and 1% from these sources. So the turn it in will indicate from where you get the information, the sources. Okay, that's the function of turn it in. And how to get started? Okay, first you have to create your own profile. You have to create account. It's a one time only. Okay, just like your social media's account, your Facebook, your IG. Of course, you have to create only one time. Okay, and then you can just add your friend. And this one also, you create your account only one time. But before creating your own account as a student, you have to get the class ID and enrollment key from your supervisor first. Okay? And once you get that class ID and enrollment key, then you can create your own account. After you create your own account, successfully creating your own account, then you can submit your paper to check the authenticity of your work. And then you will get the originality, then you can view. And if you need to enroll in another classes, you don't have to create another account, just enroll in that new class. Okay? By having this class ID and enrollment key. Okay? So you have to get the class ID and enrollment key to enroll in another class, to enroll in that class that you want to join. Okay? And then in that class, you can just submit your paper. Okay. I hope it's clear, but if not, I'm going to do the hands-on after this. Okay? Okay. Clear? Can I go to the hands-on? Or do you have any questions to ask before I proceed? Okay, if there is no questions, I'm going to go to the hands-on. Okay, first, you have to create your own account. In order to do that, okay, you can go to this library website to get this turn it in pages, or you can just go to the turn it in database directly. Okay, you can go to the okay, click on this one. Okay, this is our okay. If you want to use this library UP website, you can just go to this library website, and then you can have the turn it in here. You have to scroll down, and then you will see the turn it in icon here. Okay, just click on this one, or you can just type in the turnitin.com. Okay, this one. can just click on this one and it will be direct you to this turnitin.com, or you can just type in turnitin.com. Okay, before I proceed, may I know how many of you already have the account for this Turnitin? Anyone who already have the account, or no one have the account yet? Sangita, so you already have the account, Sangita. You are a postgraduate or undergraduate student? Okay, postgraduate student. Okay. Normally for postgraduate student, you will need to create your own account. But for undergraduate student, it still depends on your supervisor. Okay, some supervisor will submit the paper itself. Okay, so you can just ask your supervisor. For undergraduate student, you can just ask your supervisor if they didn't give you the class ID and enrollment key, meaning that they want to submit the paper, the FIP, by itself. Okay, so you don't have to worry about that. And if they give you the class ID and enrollment key, meaning that you have to create the account. So how to create the account? Okay, from this page, turn in page, you have to click on this one, create account. Okay. We cannot do this together because I'm sure all of you doesn't have that class ID and enrollment key, right? So I'm just going to show you, okay? So as a student, you have to select which profile are you. So of course you are student. So click on this student profile. And that's why I'm telling you, you have to get the class ID and enrollment key first. If not, you cannot do the registration. You cannot create your account. And then you have to put your first name, your last name, and this one is your email address. Okay, you can use any email address. Okay, active email address, and then you can confirm email address, and then give the password. The password for you to log in to this Turn It In account. Okay, and confirm your password, and they provide some secret questions for you. This one is in order if you forgot the what we call it, the password. Okay, so they will ask you the secret question first. Okay, so you can select from this question which are uh, easiest for you, okay, to remember. Okay, and then you have to put the answer. Okay, please bear in mind you have to put the answer exactly. Okay, if you put it in the capital letter for next time when you want to log in, and if the turn in asks you regarding the secret question, you have to give the right questions and the right answer. Okay, and then you can click here, I'm not a robot. Okay, and then click I agree, create a profile. Okay, and then you will have the account. Okay, so since I already have the account, so you will have the account like this. Okay, you will see your name here at the left, at the right side. Okay, in black color here, black menu here. So you will see your name here, and then you will see the function, the profile. You are from student profile, okay, and then you will see the class which is you enroll. Okay, once you put the class ID, okay, you will see the class that you are enrolled in, the turn it in. Okay, so when I'm creating this account, I'm using this class ID. So I'm enrolled in this class, PhD class. Okay, you will see the instructor name here. Okay. Okay, so after creating the account, okay, remember the next step? You are now successfully having the account, and then the next step is to submit your paper. Okay? And then how to submit your paper? You can just click on this one. Okay? Okay, because I'm already submitting my paper before, that's why you will see here the resubmit button. Okay, but for the first timer, you will see the submit button here. You don't have to worry about that, okay? Okay, so you will see the submit button here. So how to submit paper? Just click on the submit button. Okay, click on the submit button here. Okay, this is an important note. Okay, if you can read from here, resubmit your paper. Note, after 3 resubmissions, you will need to wait 24 hours after a resubmission to see a new similarity report. Okay, okay. What is this mean? Okay, okay. I want to explain to you about submitting your paper. Okay, through this apps, turn-in application. Okay, for the first time, when you click your button submit, okay, and then when the submission is successfully, you will get the similarity report within 1 or 2 minutes. Okay, it's very quick. Okay, or if it will take longer, maybe just 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, it also happen for the second submission, okay, and also for the third submission. But after third submission, meaning for the fourth submission, when you want to submit once again the paper for the fourth time, okay, you will have to remember that the report, the similarity report, will not come as quickly as before. Okay, the report will come out after 24 hours. The report will be generated after 24 hours. Okay, so please bear in mind, for the first, second, and third submission, the report will be automatically generated within 1 or 2 minutes or maybe 10 minutes. But for the fourth submission, it will take more than 24 hours. Okay, I hope it's clear, okay? Because it's quite important if you have a time frame, okay, to submit your paper. Okay, and you need to submit, and then you forgot that this is the first time, but you need to submit the report to your supervisor or to your faculty this evening, and then you just submit the first submission for your paper this morning, so you will not have the enough time, okay, because it will generate the report after 24 hours. So that's why you have to bear in mind these cases actually happen. Okay. Okay. So how to submit your paper? Just click on the button submit here. Okay. So you just click OK. But this one, the turn in will confirm once again, will tell you once again that you have already submitted a paper to this assignment and a similarity report was generated for your submission. If you choose to resubmit your paper, your earlier submission will be replaced and a new report will be generated. After 3 resubmissions, you will need to wait 24 hours after a resubmission to see a new similarity report. Okay, after 3 resubmission, you will need to wait 24 hours. Okay, that's what I'm telling you just now. Okay, and this one, okay, for the first submission, you got your report and then you want to resubmit once again. You do the second submission and the first report will be automatically replaced with the second submission. Okay, meaning that if you want to save the first report, you have to save it by your own. And then after you do the second submission, the first report will be gone, will be replaced by the second report for your submission. Clear? I hope you clear. Okay, and then click OK here, and then you can submit your paper. Okay, single file upload or cut and paste upload. You can select any methods here, but I'm suggesting and I'm advising all of you to use this single file upload, because if you do this cut and paste upload, if your paper consists of 20 pages, 40 pages, how to cut and paste. Okay, so I'm suggesting all of you to use this single file upload. Okay, and then you have to put your first name here, the last name, and your submission title. Put it correctly. Okay, because it will be appear in your report, and because when you want to submit, of course it will appear your name here. Okay, and then choose the file you want to upload to turn it in. So you have to choose where you save your paper, either from this computer, from your laptop, or you can choose from Dropbox if you save it in the Dropbox, or you can choose from Google Drive if you save it from Google Drive. Okay, if you can see here, what can I submit? Okay, requirement, okay, for single file upload, the file must be less 100 megabyte, okay, must be less 100 megabyte, and not must have at least 20 words of text. Okay, if you only have 10 words and then you want to check this turn in, so you cannot. Okay, at least your paper must consist 20 words of text. And then the maximum paper length is 800 pages. Okay, 800 pages. Quite many, right? So I think for FYP, so how many pages for FYP normally? 20, 40? Okay, so you can just submit your paper through this turn it in. And this is the 5 types that allowed. Okay, normally student will use Microsoft Word, or if you have Excel, or if you are doing the PowerPoint, so also you can submit PowerPoint type here, Word Perfect, PostScript, PDF, HTML, RTF, and so on here. Okay, so you can see what kind of types that you are allowed to submit in Turn It In. Okay, and then you can click upload. Okay, after you click upload, okay, I'm going to show you here. After you click upload, the Turn It In will ask you to confirm. Okay, you have to see here the author, the assignment title, the submission title, the file name, the page word count, and then you have to confirm first. We'll review this one and then confirm. Click on the confirm button here. Okay, and then the notes will be given to you. Congratulations, your submission is complete. This is your digital receipt. You can print a copy of this receipt from within the document viewer. Okay, if you can see here, after your submission is successful, you will see this notes, congratulations, and it will give you this digital receipt. Okay, actually this digital receipt is quite important for you in case you want to delete your paper, because when you want to delete your paper from this Turnitin account, we have to give this submission ID. Okay, every submission, every paper which is submitted to Turnitin will give the unique ID, which we call it as a submission ID. You cannot just tell us that you want to delete your paper. The title is the title is let's say child abuse. There are a lot of titles by using that same title, child abuse. That's why you have to give the unique number, that is the submission ID. Okay, and normally after you submit your paper, and if your paper is successfully submitted to Turnitin, the Turnitin will give you an email to your email which is your registered. Okay. And in that email, it will consist this digital receipt here. Okay. Okay, and then you can return to assignment list. Okay, okay, this kind of a digital receipt. Okay, so what I'm telling you, digital receipt for the future references. Okay, so that's why you have to keep this digital receipt. Okay, so after you click to the uh, report, you can see here. Okay, this is from the Turnitin. You can see here the one that you already submit. How many percentage? Okay, and it differentiate by color. Actually, the blue color, okay, we can see here, this is the orange color. So you should have your blue color, green color, yellow color, orange color, and red color. Okay, it is the indicator of the percentage. Normally, forget this blue color is quite possible actually. Quite impossible. Okay, 0 percentage. Okay, normally you will not, even though all of the, you use your own words. Okay, so normally you can get this green or this yellow or orange color, but not red. Okay, if you get, this is an alarming percentage here. You have to, okay, how is the maximum percentage for UPM, the acceptable for UPM for turn in? Okay, anyone know how many percentage get accept by UPM?
30.
Pardon?
30. 30.
I'm not quite listening to you.
30.
30. Okay. Yes. Normally for UPMs, the requirement is not more than 30 percentage. But you have to clarify, you have to confirm with your supervisor or your faculty, because some faculty, they might give you another percentage. As I am not mistaken, for faculty of modern language, they say that it not more than 25 or 20 percentage, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so that's why you have to clarify with your supervisor. Okay, regarding the percentage of the turn it in. Okay. Okay, if you can see here, this is my, okay, from this one. Okay, so I'm submitting the paper. Okay, the first one I'm getting 22 percentage. Okay, and the second one I got 71 percentage. Okay, how to see the report? You have to click on this one. Okay, and then this is your report. It will appear here. Okay, if you can see here, 22. Okay, 22 means you got it 20% from these sources and 2% from these sources. Okay, and if you can see here, this one, okay, this is uh, the sentence, okay, which have the same sources with this one. Okay, so when you get the results, so you can see which part that you need to do the editing. Okay, you can consult with your supervisor and you can do the editing to your paper regarding according to this percentage. Okay, this one is 20%, right? So I need to change this one. Maybe I need to change the words. Okay, I have to do it in my own words. Okay, or maybe okay, it depends. Okay, how you want to uh, make it less for the percentage. Okay, okay, that's the percentage. Okay, so if I'm having this one, okay, this one, 27, 71, 71. Okay, so this is the breakdown. So this is 30%. Okay, from this publication from Khalid Fanau. Okay, so I'm taking this one. Okay, this is the number one. See the email also, it will be included here. Okay, which one? The number one. Okay, this one. Okay, you can see which part is associated with this percentage. So you can do the editing from here. Okay, but first consult with your supervisor. Okay, so that's how you see the report. Clear? Is it clear? Okay, after that, okay, once you get the report and you already consult with your supervisor, and then you are editing your paper, edit your paper, maybe you add some words, some sentence, or maybe you change some sentence. Okay, so you resubmit once again. Okay, that's what I'm said to you. After the third submission, which is the first submission, the report will be generated after 24 hours. And the report previously will be changed to the new report. So if you need the first report, just save it first. Okay? Clear? I hope you clear. Okay, that's regarding the viewing the report. And then how to download current view here. Okay, from this report. Okay, you can download this report from, okay, you can see here this download button, and then you have to click this one, current view. Okay, when you want to submit your report, okay, you have to go to this one. Okay, this one, this one. Okay, click on this one. Okay, click current report. Okay, and then the report will be saved to your laptop. Okay, the reports will be normally on the last page. Okay, so if your paper, if your writing consists of 100 pages, so it might be on the number, the pages of 101. Okay, so you can see here, the report will be at the last page. Okay, so this one. Okay, so this is the one, this is the report that you need to submit to SGS or to your faculty. Okay, to indicate how many percentage that you got from this turn-it-in apps, turn-in account. Okay, the things that you have to submit is only the chapters. Okay, you don't need to submit the introduction, the acknowledgement, the bibliography, the references. No, you just submit the chapters only. Okay, if for your FIP only consists of 3 chapters, so just submit chapter 1 up to chapter 3. Okay, not references, not bibliographies. Okay, same with the postgraduate student. Only submit your chapters only. Okay, so anything? Okay, this is the percentage here. Okay, if you got higher similarity, what to do? Okay, like this one. They got 69 percentage. Okay, it's more than 30 percentage, which is acceptable by UPM. So what can you do? You can consult with your lecturer. You can plan your paper. You can take effective notes. You can cite sources. Okay, once you cite the sources, it will not included in this report. Okay, make it clear who said what. Know how to paraphrase. Maybe you need to paraphrase some words. Okay, some paragraph. You need to change the words. And also you can analyze and evaluate your sources. Maybe you can change your sources or add more sources to it. Okay, so that's what you can do if you got higher similarity. Okay, the last step is enroll in a class. Okay, like this. Okay, now you are undergraduate. Yeah, let's say you are in your in your last semester, and you will be graduating soon. Okay, so during your undergraduate time, you already have the account for this Turnitin, and then you further your study to master. Okay, and then you need to submit your paper using Turnitin once again. And this one, you don't have to create another account. Just enroll in that class using the same account. But you have to get that class ID and enrollment key. Okay, and then you will see the 2 classes from your account. Okay, so you can see your account will be like this. Okay. Okay, so this is my account. So this is my previous class under this instructor, and this is my current class under this instructor. Okay, so you can just enroll. Click on this one. Okay, enroll in a class. And then put in the class ID and also enrollment key, and then click submit. And then you will see the classes that you are enrolled. So you will have 2 or 3, depends on you. Okay. Okay. So, okay, I'm going to introduce you the liaison librarian. I'm sure all of you know who's your liaison librarian. Okay, we have 5 liaison librarian from main library. Okay, and we also have 4 liaison librarian for branch libraries. Okay, if you are from medic faculty, so you don't have to worry. You can see Madam Akiza. If you are from Faculty of Veterinary Medicine, you don't have to worry. You can see Mr. Khairil here. So just identify who's your liaison librarian. Take note the telephone number or email address. Okay, if you have problems, you can just call them or email them. Okay, you can just go to the library and meet with them, but sometimes they have their own works. So maybe on the day you go, they have meetings or they have a holiday. So before you go and meet up with your lesson librarian, I'm advising all of you to just call them first, make an appointment, or send them the email, your email. Okay. And okay, this is for promotion. We are having a vendor class. This is an online class, okay? So you don't have to come to the library. You just need to register. Okay, the registration is already start. Okay, you can get the information from our database. Okay, so this you can get the information from our library website. Okay, and this is the date. Okay, we are having it next Monday, Emerald Insight, and Turnitin. This Turnitin only for the instructor, okay? Because it's have different method. And we are having ProQuest, Journal Citation Reports. Okay, Journal Citation Reports more to PhD student, postgraduate student. Okay, we have EBSCO host. Okay, this one undergrad, postgrad, you have to come and join this. Okay, to know how to explore this all databases in the library. Okay, IEEE, CAP Direct, Icon and Data Stream, Science Direct, and also Scopus. Okay, so this is all the databases which subscribed by the library, and the vendor itself will convey the information to you. Okay, will guide you on how to search their database. So please register. Okay, how to register? Okay, how to register? You can go to our library website here. Okay, from this slider, you can see here. Okay, information literacy program online training session by publishers. Okay, click more information and then you will see a list of, you will see a schedule here. Okay, so you will see here. Okay, this is the registration form. Click on the form for the class that you intend to join. But I'm hoping that if you are free, please join all of our class except this Turnitin is just for the instructor. Okay. And also we have here, hopefully all of you already follow us on our social media. Okay. We have Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, also TikTok. And this is our WhatsApp number. If you have any problem, you can just WhatsApp. Okay. WhatsApp us. Okay. And we only will reply during the office hour only. Okay. But you still can WhatsApp us on midnight, but we are not going to reply on that. Okay. So if you need to email, this is our email, library at upm at the upn.edu.my. And if you are already in the library and you are having problems, you can go to our desk, which is a Readers Advisory Desk. When you enter the library at the block A, you will see the desk there at the right side. Okay, so you can just consult our officer there. And okay, for the last one, evaluation form. Okay, before we go to this evaluation form, anyone has any questions regarding this Turnitin? Can I have some feedback? Okay, Halimato, no. Okay, I hope you already understand the function of Turnitin and hope that you know how to use it. Okay, so if you already understand and know how to use it, okay, then you